Singapore is going to lose a gold medal in the Southeast Asia Games because of one thing: principles. So I feel that this whole saga about this guy called So Rui Yong, he didn't qualify recently in the latest SEA Games because of things that he has done. So from what we can see, it could be things like a little bit of an attitude that he's giving to the committee, the SNOC. It's not Singapore Night Owl Cinematics. This is a different one. So anyway, Sylvia, I would love to coach you. Coming back, SNOC is Singapore National Olympic Council. And they kind of like told him that you are not allowed. They allowed him in 2015 and 2017 for SEA Games, and he got gold for us, Singapore, for marathon. Thank you so much. But when it comes to 2019 and this year, they said no, not allowed. Because why? Attitude. How's this got to do with work? In work, same thing. Management looks at most of the time results, and they don't really look at attitude. So you don't get penalized when your attitude is really bad. But however, when it comes to the long-term culture that you want to build in your organization, attitude, culture, how people treat each other, that's so important. So what the SNOC is actually doing, I feel, is that they are like the management team of our workplace, and they're telling us two things, right? There's one thing called results, and the other one is called like attitude. They're telling us that this attitude is more important than results. Why? If I think about it, I think they're doing a good job by putting attitude, sportsmanship, all that good things about a person before the results. Why? Because as a sportsman, you are representing Singapore and you are a role model. So what is important is that same thing, you cannot just look at the results and say that, oh, because the results are coming in, because that sales director is really good, it doesn't matter how he treats the people, it doesn't matter how his attitude is. We can't do that. I think last time we can, but if you keep doing this, you know what happens? Everyone is going to leave your organization just because of that sales director who is really good at sales. His results are there, brings in the numbers, but everybody hates his guts. So I hope that organizations will start to overweight on attitude, not just results. Yeah, people can bring in results, but the attitude is important, because if you don't have a good attitude, then people around you will start to get influenced and they will start behaving in that way, right? And I talked about toxic people and toxic behavior. So it's important to overweight on attitude rather than just about results. So Singapore government, especially the SNOC, I think you're doing a good job. Keep it up. And Mr. Tan Chuan Jin, I know he made a statement about him, about you blocking him. Met you before. I think you're a great guy, and I think you are really somebody who can level with and talk to. So when you block him, must be really jialat, right? So I don't know why you block him, but it must be really crazy. So good job. Attitude should be overweighted and should be somehow put into the KPIs of people in terms of their performance bonus, in terms of their promotion, not just about results. Because results, yes, you bring in the numbers, yes, you bring in the goal for Singapore, but you kill the culture, you kill the sportsmanship, you kill what is good about being in the team or being a Singaporean, right? So we should always overweight on attitude, not just look at results. Because why? We are doing this for the future generation of sportsmen that come in and says that, yeah, this is how we step in line, we stay in line, and then we serve our country, right? Same thing for your organization. This is about telling everyone there that yes, you can bring in results, but if your attitude sucks, you're fired. And I really want to see more organizations like that, and leaders who have the balls and the testicle tenacity to do that, right? So kudos to the SNOC.